people. Special greetings to everyone. Greeting once again to friends and family and part of Africa as well as the world. Thank you so much for always making time to be with me as we share our opinions, as we share our views on issues about school, as we share opinion about things concerning immigration, and as we even inspire each other. And very soon we'll begin to even talk about things that you need to do. Even though we are just blending it, we begin to talk about things that we need to do when it comes to personal development. You're welcome to another Facebook discussion. It's late. Those in Ghana, it's like 9-10 p.m. now, but it's just 4:10 p.m. in Canada. I want us to just have a friendly discussion. I want to share my opinion on the book that we have read in senior high school. I know some of you might have read it in senior high school, that some people might have even out of their love for reading, and the book is titled The Gods Are Not to Blame. This book was authored by Rotimi. Lent is a Nigerian. He is a Nigerian actor. We read this book in senior high school. I posted a post concerning this book some few weeks ago on the platform, that when a frog in the front falls into a pit, others behind take caution. So I just want to draw my perspective about destiny in relation to this book. In this book, we read that in Kutuje, the king of this particular town, which is called King Adetusa, got married to Queen Ujola. And when they had their first son, when they gave birth to their first child, which was a boy, based on the tradition or the culture of the particular village, they need to send the boy to the soothsayer in the particular town. The soothsayer was actually called Baba Fankule. So when the king Adetusa and the Queen Ujola sent their boy to the soothsayer Baba Fankule to foretell the future of this boy, based on the book, we were told that Baba Fankule told them that the boy will actually kill the father and marry the mother. And they said this could not have happened. They couldn't have allowed this to happen because it was an abomination. So they had a discussion and they wanted to sacrifice this boy. This boy was actually called Odewale. They wanted to sacrifice the boy, which was Odewale, to the gods in the evil forest. So the boy was actually given to one of the boys who works in the shrine called Ogbonka to go and sacrifice the boy in the evil forest. Actually, the boy didn't kill the man, which is Ogbonka, who works in the shrine, didn't kill this boy. Ogbonka actually gave the boy out to somebody out of pity. So the boy was kept in another village, was taken care of, and there was some form of conflict between the two towns. And this boy then, now Odewale, actually led a war against the people of Kutuje. He was the warrior. And they killed the king, which is what King Adetusa. They killed him. And based on his bravery, they made the boy, which is Odewale, they made him the king of that particular boy. Odewale actually got married to Queen Ujola. Destiny has been fulfilled. So at the end of the day, he got married to the mother. He killed the father as a warrior leading the war or the conflict between the two towns. He killed the father unknowingly and got married to the mother unknowingly. So this is what destiny has been fulfilled, because Baba Fakule saw the future of this boy and said the boy was actually going to kill the father and marry the mother. I just want us to share our opinions on this. I just want to share our opinion, not a religious opinion on it. No, I don't want us to dwell so much into religion. No, I'm not for that. I just want to share a basic perspective on this book. This book is telling us something. Before we delve into the nitty-gritty of the story, let's relate it to something. As we know now, when Christians give birth, they do christening. They outdoor the baby. They outdoor the child. Now, during the outdooring, do our pastors tell us the future of the boy? I had a discussion with one pastor. And actually, the pastor was telling me that sometimes you could do the outdooring and pray. God could reveal certain things to you. But based on the ideology of parents, based on the ideology of people, what you have seen, you couldn't have, he couldn't have disclosed it to the parents of this boy based on so many things. Maybe God could reveal to you that this boy will be a carpenter. And you know, nobody wants his or her son to be a carpenter. Once we give birth to this boy, we have ideas to how they are going to be a doctor, they are going to be an engineer. So you couldn't have even revealed it to the parents that this boy will be a carpenter. So even if God reveals something to you, you won't say it. Now let's go to the Muslims. I had a discussion with one Muslim brother. I don't know what he told me was true. He said, yes, based on the Muslim religion, if a boy is giving birth to and they want to do the outdooring, actually they are malams who tell the future of this boy. I don't know how true it is. You can share your opinion with me. You can correct me if what I'm saying is not true. So they tell the future of this boy. So based on whatever the malam says, that is what the future they want the boy or the girl to pursue. And based on what he said, clearly drew my attention to what we have experienced when we were growing up. I actually attended school in a Muslim community. That community was a blended one. Muslims and Christians were in that community. And those days, civilization wasn't so open as today. So a lot of Muslims do not even attend school those days. And in that community, any Muslim who wants to attend school, you realize that he or she will be very, very intelligent, irrespective of how smart other children will be in that class. That Muslim boy or girl will stand tall among them. And in our towns, you could see that somebody will come from these Zamanama people will come and begin to sell. Will pick 2 trousers, 2 sandals and begin to sell. Within 1 year, you realize that his or her business will expand. Mostly they are men who comes to this sub-Sahara Africa, in Ghana most especially. Within 1 or 2 years, you see that his or her business will be doing well. He was telling me that yes. So if they realize that God has blessed you to be an entrepreneur, God has blessed you to be somebody who's supposed to go into business, from beginning they won't even allow you to waste time going to school. They just set up business for you. I said, wow, yes, that is what the person had discussed with me. So the traditionalists have been told that they also do the same thing. They try to see the future of this boy to determine, or the future of girls or children that are giving birth to in traditional homes. They try to also do the same thing to know the future of this person, so that the boy can actually begin to pursue his or her career, his or her destiny. They begin to pursue it. I said, wow. So actually the pastor told me that sometimes they do it if they realize that the people are mature, what they have seen, they are able to do that. Now my question is, if indeed that is true, so it means that God creates everybody for a particular reason. So we are all created for a particular reason. Just as the way cars are designed or cars are manufactured for moving people from one place to another, for carrying goods, rooms are constructed for us to sleep in them. We have these animals that are meant for feeding, animals that are meant to transport goods from one place to another. Human beings are also made for a particular reason. So if that is true, do you and I truly know the main purpose for which we are created to fulfill? Do we know our purpose in life? Do we know what God has actually created us to do? Do you know that God has, do you know the particular work God has created you to do? Do you know your destiny fulfilled work? Do you know it? And do you even know where you are supposed to even be for your destiny to be achieved? Because it means that Odewale was actually created to be in another town, to be on another land, so that destiny will be fulfilled. So if Odewale had not been given to Ogbonka to be sacrificed in the evil forest, that destiny wouldn't have been fulfilled. So it means that we need to be in a particular place, we need to be on a particular land for our destiny to be fulfilled. Is that true? Are you making any this deduction or this? Are you making any meaning out of what I'm saying? Are you making it? Is that true? Is it true? Do you think that it is indeed possible that God has something for us in this source? Indeed, we are supposed to be at a particular place for our destiny to be fulfilled. Indeed, we are supposed to be on a particular land for our destiny to be fulfilled. If indeed it's true, do you know where you are supposed to be for you to achieve your destiny? Do you even know that particular destiny God has for you? This is a question that I want to leave with you. Do an introspection of who you are. Do a self-examination to determine if you know your destiny and if indeed you know where you are supposed to be for that destiny to be fulfilled. Because these are critical issues. Everybody is created for a particular reason. So the reason for which you are created, you must know it to be able to accomplish it. Do you know it? So this clearly shows that if you are supposed to live in Africa, you are supposed to live in Ghana for your destiny to be fulfilled, and you move to another place, it's likely that you're not going to achieve that destiny. You may not achieve it. You may not accomplish it. So if you are somebody who is actually created based on your destiny, based on the future that was given to you from birth, if you are somebody who's supposed to even live in, for example, Canada, you are supposed to live in Germany, you are supposed to live in Australia, you are supposed to even live in Netherlands, you are supposed to live in Luxembourg. If you are not living in any of these places and you are in Ghana, it means that you will not accomplish your destiny. You're not going to accomplish it. So wherever we find ourselves is key towards accomplishing our purpose on earth. It's very critical. So do we know it? And how do we even determine this? Based on the caveat that I have given to you concerning Muslims' religion, so it means that whatever they want to do, they need to consult. And I know maybe most or some Christians may also do the same thing. Whatever they want to do, they go to their pastors for the pastor to tell them if indeed what they are going to do will benefit them. if indeed what they are going to do has been destined by God, has been ordained by God, if what they are going to do will align with what will align with the purpose for which they were created. Do we do that? So this clearly shows that even if you are somebody who wants to even farm, you need to even check and see the sort of farm produce that you even need to cultivate. If you want to even do some job, you need to determine, you need to go to your pastor, you need to go to your malams, you need to go to your shrine to actually, maybe I don't know, to actually determine if what you are going to do will be fruitful. Is that true? Can that be true? The work you are doing now, you may be a teacher, you may be a nurse, you may be a doctor, you may be a driver, you may be a carpenter, you may be a mechanic. Do you know, if that is the work God actually wants you to do, that is the work that you need to do to be able to fulfill your destiny? We always pray for God to lead us to meet our destiny helpers. God should lead us to meet people who can help us. God should lead us to meet people who can have impact on our lives. Do you know where you're supposed to even go, where you're supposed to even be, what you're supposed to even do to be able to meet your destiny helper? Maybe you, the one watching me now, maybe the one who will come and watch me later on, you're supposed to be a carpenter, to work for somebody, and through that work, that person will lead you to your promised land. Maybe you're supposed to be a teacher in that particular school, and you're going to meet, or one of your students will actually lead you to meet somebody, or you're supposed to even be a teacher in a particular school based on the role that will be assigned by your head teacher, that will lead you to meet somebody who will help you. Do you know that? And if that particular role is given to you, will you accept it and perform it wholeheartedly to be able to meet that person who will help you to accomplish your dream, to fulfill your destiny? Will you do it? Are you in a particular profession? Are you doing a particular work that maybe your boss will send you to just cross the road to go and buy something for me? Will you accept that responsibility to take the money to go and buy that thing? Maybe wherever you're going to buy that thing, that is where you are going to meet somebody who will actually help you in life. But if you are not doing the right work, it means that you're not going to meet that person. I just want us to deliberate on this issue. Let's just think about it. I may not be putting this issue in the right perspective for you to comprehend it. I may not be backing what I'm saying with the right religious perspective for you to understand what I mean. But that is why I'm saying that just think about it and see if what I'm saying really makes sense. Think about it and see. Just go to your pastor. Because, you see, most pastors will tell you that they had a calling. They had a calling to be a pastor. So you see that they had a calling. So that means that is their destiny. That is the purpose for which they were created by God. They say it. We've heard this countless times. It's a calling. That is my calling. That is my calling. So if somebody was actually Gifty the Lanovi, greetings taken. How are you doing? I miss you so much, my dear. I miss you so much. So if pastors have this calling to do the work of God, people are just created to do the work of God. So what are you also created to do? What are you created to do? Do you know you are created to to even be a president? Do you know that God has created you to be a leader? There are some people who are just born leaders. They are supposed to be shepherds. They are supposed to lead people. Because we know leaders are born and they are made. People who are born leaders, these are people who can just lead a group of people. Do you know if you were born to be a leader? If indeed you are born to be a leader and you are a follower, things will never work for you. And if you were born to be a follower and you are a leader, things will not work for you. So do you know if you were born to be a leader or you were born to be a follower? Do you know that? These are things that we need to know. Like Gifty is just sent a greeting. Does Gifty know what exactly God created her to be? Does Gifty truly knows where she's supposed to be, the place she's supposed to be, the land she's supposed to be on, for her to become fruitful? Just like the way we plant our maize, just like the way we plant our cassava. You may sow a maize on this land, you realize that the maize may not do well. And we normally say that this land is not fertile. So if the land is not fertile for that particular crop, if that land is not really good for that particular crop, it means that we need to change the crop that is supposed to be sown there. That still may apply to human beings. If you are at a particular place and things are not working for you, you need to change your location. Your location is very key. Your environment is very key in your success. We have different description, different definition of success. People have so many definitions for success in their dictionary. But success could simply means that you are able to accomplish your dream. Where will you be to be able to accomplish that dream? Where? In that book, there is a particular proverb. They say, "Kola nut lasts long in the mouth of those who value it." I've been thinking about it since the very day I posted that post on the platform. Is this something we actually need to know? Let's all think about this and see. Think about it so that we will be able to what? Pursue our destiny. That is what I have. Let's pursue our destiny. Let's pursue our dreams. Let's pursue our goals. If you realize that Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Senegal, Mali, Gabon, any part of the world is not the right place for you, it means wherever you find yourself, you must change it. You quickly need to change it to be able to accomplish God's dream. I was having a discussion with somebody. Then I was telling him that, do you know that there may be some teachers in Ghana? They may not be rich. They may not be wealthy. But they may be internally fulfilled with what they are doing. There are some colleagues of mine who will tell you that once they come to school, they are teaching. They see kids, they are happy. That may be their calling. That may be their destiny. That may be their goal. That may be the reason why God created them. Do you also know why God created you? Do you know that? So we need to know. We need to visit our pastors. We need to visit our malams to know. We were told that our destinies are here. So anybody who looks at his or her palm, your destinies are there. Let's go to our pastors who will be able to see our destinies in our palm and tell us so that we'll be able to pursue it. Everybody may not be created to travel, but some people may be created to travel to accomplish their dreams. If you are that person, you need to pursue it. If you are that person and you don't want to travel, you must do your very best to be able to move from wherever you are. It's very important. You must, and we must. Maybe you are somebody who is pursuing your PhD now. You are pursuing your master's now in science, in mathematics, in IT. But based on God's plans for you, He created you to be a charcoal seller. So even though you may have PhD, you may have your doctorate or whatsoever, whatever you be doing, you may not be wealthy. You may not have enough money. People may call you prof, but you may not have money. You may not have money. But once you venture into your charcoal business, you realize that, oh, a lot of money will be coming. A lot of customers will be coming. A lot of orders will be coming. Within 1 year, within 2 years, you realize that, oh, you are making headway. You are making a lot of money. You begin to make properties. You begin to fulfill your dreams. You begin to help people. You begin to send people to do so many things. Yeah, that is destiny. Things that has to do with destiny, things that has to do with God's intention for you. If you are doing it, you realize that it moves very fast. It moves very fast. It moves very fast. You achieve results. You see results within it's in the shortest possible time. That is it. So you see that? Let's all just go and think about it. Let's think about it and see if what I'm saying makes sense. Let's try to pursue it. Let's try to probe it. So you see that? Let's try to probe it. You see, there are some people who actually do well in life. Do you know that? People, whatever they are doing, you see that they are getting the good result. People are envious of them. People are jealous of them. Even such people, if I'm created to be, maybe to be doing this, if God has actually created me to be a journalist and I'm doing this, within a short time, you see that this platform will develop, this platform will expand. You may not even know how come people will be liking this platform, people will be following this platform. If you are even having a discussion with people, you realize that 1,001 people may be watching you live. I'm only citing an example. If God actually created you to be a content creator, God created you to be a journalist. You are talking, people will be listening to you, even if you are not even making sense. There are people who were created to even be business people. Even, excuse me, if they are selling shit, if they are selling granite in Pando, in Ho, somebody will even move from Hohwe to come and buy granite from them in Ho. If you are selling maize, a roasted maize in Pantine, somebody will even move from Kaswa to come and buy from you and go back. You may not even know how come people will even hear of you and even come and buy from you. You yourself, you'll be amazed. You yourself, you even be confused. You'll be asking yourself, how come? When the person comes to buy, say, hey, customer, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Oh, I'm coming from Kaswa. From Kaswa to Pantine to come and buy from here. Why? Is somebody not selling roasted maize in Kaswa? No, I just want to buy from you. You'll be amazed. And you will even be shocked how fast your business will be expanding. Let's think about it and see. That is what I just want to draw your attention to. The gods are not to blame. The gods are not to blame. Udewale fulfilled his destiny. Ogbonka couldn't sacrifice him in the evil forest, couldn't use him for sacrifice. He gave him out and he was able to accomplish his destiny. I just want us all to do self-introspection of what exactly God wants us to be, where God actually wants us to do, where God actually wants us to be at every point in time. Let's think about it and see. Let's all think about it and see if it makes sense. I'm grateful to you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Have those, if you are watching me now, those who are watching me, as you are going to sleep, pray to God, ponder over this, pray to God. Let God show you the true reason, the true purpose for which He created you. God should reveal it to you. If God wants you to be a driver, God should reveal it to you, always driving in your dream. If God truly wants you to be a business person, you should always be selling things in your dream so that you can prove that and determine it. If truly God wants you to be a teacher, you should always be teaching in your dream. If God wants you to be a nurse, a doctor, God should always reveal it to you to always be treating people in your dream. So that we will be able to know our true destiny and pursue it. This is very important. It's very important we all accomplish our destiny so that we all be fulfilled. You'll be fulfilled. You'll be happy. Even whatever you are doing, you do it with passion. Because, yes, God has made you purposely to come and accomplish that on earth. Because, where I am, where you are, those who even come and watch this video later on, there is somebody's destiny who is tied to yours. Somebody's destiny is tied to yours. So you must accomplish your destiny to be able to help that person. So what will happen if you are unable to accomplish your destiny? It means that person may also not be able to accomplish this. Because we are all praying for, let my destiny helper come. You are somebody's destiny helper too. So if you are somebody's destiny helper to help someone with finance, with financial breakthrough, if you do not have money, how are you going to help that person? It means you will not be able to help yourself. You will not help that person. That person will not accomplish his dream. Will not accomplish his God created purpose on earth. That person will also not help the next person. So it means that generation that particular generation of people will all perish, will all die poor. If they are supposed to even be wealthy, they are supposed to be rich, all of them will die poor. So you see that? I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about it. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. Have sweet dreams. I wish you God's protection. Any weapon that is formed against you shall not prosper. May God reveal who you are to you. May God lead you to people who He has actually, based on destiny, who He has actually made for you to meet them so that they can help you to accomplish your dream. God has made certain people to be there to help you. Until you meet such people, they won't help you. I pray you meet such people so that they help you. I've been saying that in this life we need information and people. We need connection. We need relationship to accomplish a lot of things. There is somebody whom you are supposed to meet who will tell you something. What he or she will tell you, that is what you are supposed to capitalize on to achieve your destiny. So until you meet that person, you will never get that information in life. There are people God has actually created for you to meet them so that they take you to the next level. Until you meet them, you keep marking time at that place. You have that stagnation in life. May you meet them. You meet them. God actually has made you special to be in a particular town, in a particular country, on a particular land, so that you can bear fruit. I pray this night, God should make you bear fruit, a lot of fruit. God should lead you to meet people who will help you. God should lead you to meet people who give you the right information to be who exactly He made you to be. God should lead you to go to the right place so that you can meet the right people. You can meet people who love you for no reason. People who love you and be interested in your personal development. May God lead you to meet people who can add value to you. People who always tell you things that will make you better. May God lead you to these people. It's very important. When you pray every morning, when you wake up every morning, these are prayers that you need to pray. You are going to work. Pray to God to lead you to meet the right people. It's very important. God be with you. Have a blessed night. As you know, this is Marsego Empire. This is where we uncover a lot of things. Last I posted on my status that there are a lot of hidden truths about life. Maybe this could be one of the hidden truths that you'll be looking for. This could be one of the hidden truths that you were unable to get. That is what is making you to keep suffering. If indeed this is a hidden truth, may the truth lead you to your next level. May the truth lead you to be able to do an introspection, to go to your pastor, to go to your malam or whosoever, so that they tell you about your destiny. Because our destinies are key. I don't think that God actually created some people to just come and be poor and suffer on planet Earth. No. God has given that potential. God has put some special ability in everybody so that we accomplish his destiny dreams. Enjoy the rest of the night. Bye-bye.